Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what we got going on here. As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. Yeah, man, today's video is dealing with, so it looked like the feds, they got a hold to a couple of Blac Youngsta homeboys. Yeah, I'm talking about the heavy camp affiliates that Yo Gotti brother Big Jook paid off to set up Young Dolph at the cookie shop. See, I've been telling y'all for a long time, man, this was a whole chess play from the beginning. The thing is, they just need one of these guys to actually point out that Yo Gotti brother paid these dudes. Because right now, nobody is saying nothing because Govin, he's taking that rap. Govin, he's the one that's saying he orchestrated the whole play to take all the heat off Yo Gotti brother Big Jook. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's not just the guys that they have locked up right now. And I'm talking about everybody that's involved in Young Dolph being set up, man. See, the 4 dudes that they have right now, whom is Straight Drop, Cornelius Smith, Jamarcus Johnson, Straight Drop cousin or brother-in-law, whoever he is, he's still a family member that assisted in Young Dolph's untimely demise. And yeah, last but not least, Govin. Again, the one who's saying he orchestrated the whole play to take all the heat off Big Jook. I mean, come on, man. We all know Big Jook, he despised Young Dolph. For Young Dolph going in on him on those diss songs. Because Govin, he was one of Big Jook homeboys to let Big Jook know, hey man, whatever you need, I got your back pertaining to setting up Young Dolph. But what I'm trying to let people know is Govin ain't got the bag to pay these guys off. So again, they just want the heavy camp affiliates to actually state that it was Big Jook that didn't only pay the money, he set up the whole situation, man. And y'all already know he had to let Makita's Raven in on the deal. That's the reason why she made sure she had a storyline even though she wasn't even present. Come on, man, that makes no sense at all. And like I told y'all before, the 2 guys who hopped out the white Benz, it was all a distraction. It was Maurice who let in Govin through the back door, man, who had a clear shot on Young Dolph. So again, going back, the guy who they just got, that's part of Heavy Camp, this was the one who's supposed to get rid of the burners. He's supposed to get rid of the blickies, man. See, a lot of people talk. It's folks already saying that the guys who assisted in the whole play, who was standing by Family Dollar, watching Young Dolph go in and gave the call to Blac Youngsta, and Blac Youngsta, he let Big Jook and Govin know. And that's the reason why Raven even stated herself, yeah, one of the employees, they got a phone call from some dude, but they was barely on the phone for 5 seconds. The phone hung up, she say 5 seconds later, that's when the white Benz pull up. The 2 guys hop out and blicky down the whole store. Come on, man. And only hitting Young Dolph. See, this is the thing. That's why people saying, how did Young Dolph brother not get hit? Because the play wasn't for Young Dolph brother. You understand? But that's the reason why the other guys, like the Straight Drops, Cornelius Smith and Govin, Jamarcus Johnson, they all got attempts for Young Dolph brother, while at the same time still being charged for M1 for setting up Young Dolph. Before we get into it, as always, let's first pay our respects and say rest in peace to Young Dolph, condolences to his family, and much love to all my folks in Dolph land. Hey, all the paper route artists, y'all keep doing y'all thing out there, my guys. We already know Young Dolph, he proud, smiling, looking down on y'all for keeping that paper route train going. But yeah, back to the story. See, again, everybody knew how Big Jook felt towards Young Dolph. Again, I told y'all, man, even Mia J. From Mia J to Key Glock, hey, Grove Hero even had to let y'all know, man. And now, it's funny now, since Grove Hero stated it, now people saying that it's true. So again, going back, that's one of the reasons why one of the heavy camp affiliates was arrested. It's just a sad situation that they had to hire around a dozen dudes to help set up Young Dolph, when they could have been doing something way more beneficial for the city of Memphis, man. And that's real. I mean, y'all seeing right now, pertaining to the rap industry, the spotlight is on Memphis, man. So sometimes I just sit back and imagine, what if Young Dolph was still here? Of course, we all know he would have signed a couple more artists out of Memphis to paper route. Because Young Dolph, he stated himself before his untimely demise that he was on his way out the door. He just wanted to make sure that he had paper route going in a forward motion. You know what I'm saying? So when he do step back, it seemed like he never left. That's the reason why he made sure Key Glock has all the information pertaining to what he need to do as far as staying on top in the rap industry. And we seeing Key Glock, he doing his thing. But again, man, this is back on Big Jook and Blac Youngsta heavy camp affiliates being arrested for having their hands in the cookie jar, man. And not only that, like I told y'all, they paid Raven, Maurice, and Pam to get involved because they was facing one of those situations where it was like, you do what we say or else. even though they still got paid because the cookie shop, they knew that was the right location for young Dolph to get set up because that's where they knew it's not in Castay, alright? So they knew he wasn't gonna have that certain level of protection like he does if they tried to do something in Castay, you understand? So the cookie shop is where they knew young Dolph would be vulnerable. He knew nobody in there would try to set him up, but again, you don't know who paid that bag to assist in your untimely demise. And that's what we seen happen. Because again, all the love that young Dolph showed those people, and this how they do him. Yeah, this is all stemming back to Yo Gotti, his brother Big Jook, and they love Night Blac Youngsta. But it seemed like once Govin got arrested, and then comes Jamarcus Johnson, I told y'all, man, they was gonna bring more people in. Because this was a whole chess play. It's not just a couple people involved, man. In order to watch a person like young Dolph, who has money, you gotta have all these people around on a 24-hour span that's watching it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. And yeah, G, y'all can't forget. Big Jook, Yo Gotti, and Blac Youngsta, they all have family on the department. Who y'all think was hiding all the footage pertaining to the MPD Skycam, the Family Dollar one, Laundromat, and the other stores in the area who y'all know usually have footage during the whole time of the year, but that day of November the 17th, nobody had footage? Come on, man. So the day that young Dolph was set up, no stores in that parking lot. Even the gas station across the street, who everybody know has at least 10 cameras attached to it. So dealing with that, we only get one angle of the two guys who hopped out the white Benz. Hey man, that's how y'all know that they was there as a decoy. Because it's just not adding up, man. That's the reason why they not releasing the whole footage. Because they know we gonna see Big Jook pull up in that black Bentley with Blac Youngsta and Govin, man. Yeah, folks, right. Yo Gotti brother Big Jook, he been hating on young Dolph for about the past 10 years, man. I mean, you paying that much attention to one man, you gotta be doing more out here. You could have been doing more, but instead, you rather put your focus all on young Dolph. When we seeing what young Dolph doing, again, he grabbing young cats and he turning them into millionaires. And we see it. So it's messed up that we have so much talent in Memphis, and this the route that Yo Gotti brother Big Jook decided to go, man. And that's the reason why he's facing a lot of backlash. Because I don't think he understands how much love and appreciation that people have for young Dolph. Yeah, folks, and I hear people saying young Dolph, he put this on himself. That he shouldn't have been going back and forth with Yo Gotti or his brother Big Jook. That it spills over to Blac Youngsta trying to get in on it. Because y'all already know Blac Youngsta, he made up a whole excuse to make it seem like young Dolph was going in on it, when that wasn't the case at all. That's something Blac Youngsta decided to do because he didn't like what young Dolph was saying about Big Jook. That's why y'all seen Grove Hero bring up Blac Youngsta and Yo Gotti brother Big Jook. And he left Yo Gotti out because he knew, like everybody else, that Yo Gotti, he basically dropped that beef between him and young Dolph a long time ago. And man, to be honest, I don't think Yo Gotti really dropped the beef anyway. I think he assisted his brother Big Jook and Blac Youngsta with the funds to set up young Dolph.
And because his brother Big Jook has nothing to do but focus on young Dolph, it resulted in them setting up Paper Route Frank at the cookie shop. Yeah, folks, we already know that them people at Makita's, they was definitely involved. Everybody know who paid the bag, but they not saying the name. The only real one who did was Grove Hero. Because Grove Hero know, like the rest of us do. And that Yo Gotti brother Big Jook, he despised young Dolph so much that he would pay off a bunch of cats to set him up. And then to get a bunch of young cats involved on you taking out young Dolph, but at the same time, it's messing up their lives. And yeah, man, we glad Moneybagg Yo didn't hop on that train of dissing young Dolph. Because now we seeing Moneybagg Yo, he doing his own thing, man. He really don't even mess with those guys like that. He just needed that assistance to get put on. And once he put his footprint in the industry, now y'all seeing he doing his own thing with his own team.
Hey, but we got more in store. As always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.